So welcome back to Worthington Model Railway. We're doing bits and pieces around the layout today. Let's see what we're up to. So welcome back to Worthington Model Railway. Going to get on with a little bit more stuff around the layout today. You notice I built a windmill. This is not a bad little kit. I haven't painted it. I don't know whether I'm going to paint it or not. I think it looks pretty good without paint, but maybe I will. I don't know. I'll think that one through a little bit. It's one of those snap together kits where you really don't need glue to put it together. I thought that it was a working windmill, but it's not. That's an extra part that I need to order, is the motor for it. So might do that in the future. So one of the other things I said I wanted to do was swap out this blue-white LED with a warm-white LED. So let's get on and get that done. That looks a lot better. Don't have that sort of nasty blue light. So something else I've been working on is adding more lights into the fiddle yard here. They're not all wired up yet, so that's one of my jobs for today, is to get that last couple of lights wired. This one over here, I don't know what happened there, but one of the wires is disconnected. And this one I just couldn't get to without pulling some stuff out from underneath, so I'm going to go ahead and get that done. So let me get those things done. Getting too old to crawl under baseboards, but we got them all working. So on to the next thing. So my next job for today, I got some more of this Woodland Scenics barbed wire fence. I bought 5 packs of it. I got them on the internet for, I think, $10.79, something like that each. So much cheaper than the $14.99 I paid before. They arrived the other day, so I'm going to continue doing that. Somebody commented last time that maybe I need to pull the wires a little tighter, so I might try to do that as I put these in. I'm not going to film me doing it, but I'll show you the result once I get it done. I just used 2 packs of fencing. Kind of got all the way around here behind the windmill, which I don't know if it's staying there or not, but it's good there right now. I stopped there. I still have to do some work on this this whole area here, so we'll add some more fencing as we go. So I picked up some of these XH-M131s on Amazon. I was kind of intrigued by what they do. They come with a photoelectric sensor. So if I zoom out a little bit, what you can see here is I've got just got an LED hooked up to the board, and then there's the sensor. Now if I darken the sensor, put my fingers over it, just put my fingers over the sensor, the LED comes on. Thoughts occurring to me that maybe this could be an interesting idea. So instead of having the lights on buttons, the lights could be set to come on when it goes dark. So if I turn off the overhead light, for example, now it's dark, and so the LED comes on. Turn the light back on, LED goes out. Thoughts? So I lit up the signal box. I'm going crazy with lights. I think that looks good. Of course, no interior in that Scaledale signal box. And I just realized I need to put a Worthington over Scaledale Junction. Let me do that. Yeah, that looks better. So I decided I'm going to take one of these that we just looked at and put it in place to wire for this satellite I put on the signal box, and see if we can get it to turn on and off depending on the amount of light up here. So I have that all wired up, and I'm going to pan up a little bit. You'll see right now the light is off, but if I cover this, the light comes on. So I'm going to go turn the lights off and see if when we turn the lights off, those lights come on. So I'll be back in a minute. So here I am preparing another set of houses for Uno fitted lights, and what I'm going to do to counteract the light bleed on the others, I added the backs that come from Metcalf. So I'm going to stick the backs on these. That should solve the light bleed problem. And I'm also not putting them in the very end two houses, because that seemed to be where the worst light bleed was from the previous set. So those people are obviously out or away with no lights on. I get on with this and show you this one when it's done. So there I have the backs stuck down. A little bit more glue on that one. Although the light bleed out the bottom is not where the problem lies, it's more the sides and the top. So we'll get these in place and see how they look. So I set the timer on these to be a lot slower. I think you can see them going on and off there. I think this is probably a better pace. Yeah, I might have to play with the timing a little bit. I think this might almost be too slow, whereas the other one is still kind of too fast. But that's just a matter of playing with the program a little and downloading a new sketch to the Arduino board. Hopefully something should come back on. There we go. I think it's something coming back on. And another one. That's kind of fun. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed looking at some of those updates of what I'm doing. As I said, I really don't want to turn this into a big electronics thing, but I think it's fun to do some stuff with these lights and also do something just a little different. So I will probably add a little bit more as I'm doing a few more things with that. Subscribe button to the top right if you haven't subscribed. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps me. Another video to the top left. We'll see you soon.